Okay, so real talk, I had to ask myself if I went over this. I felt like I went over this, and then I realized no, this was Paul Pierce talking about Defensive Player of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know. This is going around a lot, and I definitely have some thoughts about it.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so our favorite player in the world, Draymond Green, has had something to say about Victor Wembanyama. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he has to say. Actually, before we do, I should have done this already. Guys, if you want to support the channel, man, I haven't said this in a while. Please go to clanthemerchfan.com. Yes, that is clanthemerchfan.com. Get yourself some merch, man. I got some people that I am catching up on. I see you, Ruru. So I'm catching up on some people. But if you guys want to support the channel, please do. Just be patient with me because I got to get all the stuff sent to me, and then I make it, and then I ship it back out. It's a whole process. But if you guys want to support, please do. Link in the description, clanthemerchfan.com. Get yourself some merch. And you don't like any of this, just hit the view all product. You can't even see it. Hit the view all products button at the bottom right. All right, let's go ahead and say, let's see what Draymond has to say, okay? Draymond always has good takes.
Wemby is 12th in the league in steals and first in blocks. And those are great numbers. And as he continue on in his career and that team gets better, I don't think those numbers are going anywhere. I don't think Wemby's going to block less shots. I don't think Wemby's going to get less steals with his length. And so he'll have these numbers and he'll have opportunity to win Defensive Player of the Years. I personally don't think that is this year.
Why, though? Why? I mean, I know why he won't win it, but why does he not deserve it? That would be my question.
Even if Rudy Gobert wasn't having the season that he's having and their team having the season, he don't think that is this year. Even if Rudy Gobert wasn't having the season that he's having and their team having the season that they're having, I still don't think you can give that award to somebody who's on the 24th best defense in the league. If you
okay, hold on. I'm gonna let it play.
You are doing that, but then you got to move the needle back for Jason Tatum. It can't be, oh man, they got to win a championship before Jason Tatum can win MVP. You got to move that needle back because clearly we're just moving the needle whenever we feel like we can. If you're going to give Victor the Defensive Player of the Year award,
I don't think that does that. I don't know. I don't think this correlates very much. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think this doesn't really make sense, what he's saying. It would make more sense if Tatum was on more of a losing team and we gave it to him with like really great stats. I'm trying to wrap my mind around, comment section, please. I'm trying to wrap my mind around what he's saying. I'm so discombobulated. I can't even say discombobulated. I'm so discombobulated. Hold on. One more time.
In the league. If you are doing that, but then you got to move the needle back for Jason Tatum. It can't be, oh man, they got to win a championship before Jason Tatum can win MVP. You got to move that needle back because clearly we're just moving the needle whenever we feel like we can. If you're going to give Victor the Defensive Player of the Year award,
I just don't think those two things correlate that well. Because the thing is with Wemby, I think he just deserves it. like defensively, he's probably the best defender in the league. Like, I mean, his stocks are out of this world. His blocks are out of this world. It's like the type of numbers that comes about from him just alone defensively is absolutely insane. And we haven't seen something like this in the league in a very, very long time. That's why a lot of the accolades that he's hitting right now, people are saying, oh, you know, or they're bringing up Michael Jordan. Last time a player had 5 steals in a row with 2 games or something like that. I forget what it was, guys. But it was Michael Jordan. We're bringing up Shaq. We're bringing up Tim Duncan as the last guys to do certain things. David Robinson. This is a historic rookie season for Wemby, especially defensively. And I don't know. I feel like he deserves the award. And then what stops him from getting it is his team. But with Tatum, you can make the argument that, well, his team kind of stops him from having it because he has such good guys around him. Maybe you could say something like that, Possibly. I know he said that he has to win a championship first before he wins MVP. The fact of the matter is this: Tatum just doesn't deserve MVP. Like, I don't think that he's MVP of this season, right? There's about at least 3 guys that I can think of right off the bat that's having a much better season than him, or guys that I would give it to before, maybe even 4, right? Maybe I would probably go with Giannis, but that's okay if people don't go with Giannis. I would definitely go with Jokic. I would definitely go with SGA. I would definitely go with Luka. And that's just individual alone. I think that they're doing better and they're playing better than Jason Tatum. I just don't think these two relate to each other at all, right? I mean, like I said, if you're talking about a player that is performing at the best of his ability, and I mean, better than a lot of guys in the league, and then what's holding him back is his team, sure, we could say that. Like, if you had hypothetically a team that wasn't in the playoffs, scraping the playoffs or whatnot, and there's a player that's just absolutely going off, yeah, you can make that argument. But for Jason Tatum, I don't know why you would even bring up Jason Tatum in the same argument of something like this. I don't quite understand it. I'm not trying to be conceited or anything. I genuinely don't understand where he's getting at with this. Hold on, let's see what the comments have to say. I truly am confused. Okay, they're just being mean. CTE kicking it. They're just being mean. Let's see. I don't understand the correlation between the two. Yeah, I don't. What's bro waffling? What is that? Waffling or waffling? Waffling about Jason Tatum? I don't understand Jason Tatum in this conversation. I don't get it at all. Because Tatum don't deserve, it's not like Tatum deserves it, but his team is holding him back. Like, I don't understand why we even comparing it. Tatum don't deserve it either way. And yeah, and if Tatum won the championship last year, I don't think that he's automatically MVP this year. I don't know how many people are saying that. I mostly agree with the take. Okay, so maybe we can get kind of a idea what's going on here. I mostly agree with the take, except for the fact that Tatum has never legitimately been the MVP. Nobody is moving the needle for Tatum. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't had a single year in the league, or in the last 3 to 4 years, that was better than Jokic, Giannis, or Embiid. That's why he hasn't won MVP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know Tatum's just a weird one. Why is Draymond baffling on a pod and not practicing with the team? Come on. Not every player needs a podcast. I don't know. Just overall, man, it's just that's a weird take. I don't see how look. At the end of the day, WEMBY is the best defensive player, potentially the best defensive player in the league right now. I mean, it's incredible to say that for a rookie. I wouldn't just say that about anybody. He definitely deserves Defensive Player of the Year. Now, why he won't win it? Obviously, that's the team, and I mean, like Draymond says, 24th best team or worst team in defensively, whatever. Yeah. We all know this. So at the end of the day, the league probably you're not going to give it to him. But does he deserve it? Yeah. And then at this point, we're just saying, oh, if he was on a better team, he deserves Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's just kind of lame, but it's the way they've done it for so long till it has to just be set in stone at this point. It's very similar to the winning MVP in a lot of awards you win. You have to have a certain amount of games played. It was an unwritten rule, and now they've went ahead and set it in stone. So maybe they can do the same thing for these other awards and just kind of watch and see. Or go back in history and see, okay, what do a lot of these players have in common? How do people normally vote? And then just set it in stone so we all have a mutual understanding of who qualifies and who doesn't. But this right here, I don't know. I have no idea what he's saying. But then again, Draymond, the stuff he disagree with is so strange. Like, he doesn't even agree that players should play an X amount of games to win awards, which is insane. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, obviously you should, and it's been an unwritten rule forever. Like, every player that's won these awards, they played at least 60 games for the most part. They've been pretty close, so I don't know why this is even a discussion. But anyways, get with you guys later. That's all I had to say about that. I'm very confused. If you have a better understanding of what Draymond's trying to say, please leave it in the comments. 'Cause I truly am confused. Just a little baffled. Okay, a little baffled. But bye.